Hello. As I said in the last episode, I will be making a video every day for 30 days. It's a little challenge I want to do just because I think it's fun. And today's video, I'm just going to shoot the shit about something that I see all the time, and that is sports gambling. Holy shit. Everybody does it. And I think it's the biggest fucking legal scam of all time. Literally, I cannot wrap my mind around how much fucking money they must make every single NFL Sunday and every single playoffs for every sport. Literally, every podcast, every YouTuber, every fucking channel has a sports bet. What do they call it? A book, like a different company that they sponsor, and they say use code blah 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 to get 10% off this. Use this to get this parlay boost. Get someone to sign up and you get $50. Every single person does it, and I understand why. It is very fun, and it is not something that I do a whole lot. It's not something I do a whole lot, but it is something. It's not something I do a whole lot, but it's something that I have done from time to time, and I definitely see the appeal of because winning money and that is super fun. Now, I never actually have fucking won money, so I don't really know, but other people that I know have, and they seem like they have a lot of fun with it. And I understand that if you're already a sports fan and you want to put $5 on a game because you think you know ball really well, and that just makes the game a little more exciting to watch. For example, if there's a Sunday night football game, it's between two fucking buttholes of a team, and you just want to go fucking put $5 on it because you got potato versus fucking bowl of salad on Sunday night football, and you want it to be semi entertaining. Let's go gamble a little bit. I'm not sitting here and saying that it's evil and that you should never do it. And if you do it from time to time, you're a fucking degenerate, addicted gambler. It's not really the case, but I think that is happening a lot of the time. As we all already know, gambling is a massive addiction, and it's very easy to get hooked on. And the saving grace for a lot of people, including myself, is that I have to go to a casino to gamble the way I like to do it. I like cards, I like poker, and I like blackjack and things like that. I personally don't get hooked on the sports betting because I feel like I have no control over it. I don't want to wait 3 hours to get my dopamine hit. I want that shit right away. That's why I think gambling is addicting. But these people like it because it's on their phone. You can do it at a bar. You can do it when you're drunk. You can do it when you're laying in bed. You can do it during the game. You can do like during the game parlays or whatever. And I just think it's a wild concept that every single person I know, I feel like does it to some extent. And there's no way that they're netting profit overall. I'm sure they get good wins here and there with big parlays, but these websites never fucking lose, bro. They make so much money off of addiction. That is one thing in this country that'll never get banned is it is something addicting. They love pumping that shit out, and this is the newest fad that is going crazy. And I do think it's interesting that it really just plays on your human emotion and your reward system, and you put in a little bit of money, you can win a lot of money, or you could put in just a lot of money and win a lot of money, or put in a little and win a little. There's all these different things, and it can make the sport more entertaining, but I just think it's so fucking normalized and every single person does it. And I just think it is a wild thing that in 100 years from now, they're going to look back on and be like, damn, that was crazy. Everybody did that. I mean, it's kind of in the same vein as vaping and nicotine and Zins in general, where it's just like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, actually, what are we doing? Like, you are purposely hurting yourself because it gives you a dopamine hit in the moment. Like, I understand how people can get started on nicotine and it is hard to stop, but I don't get why people got started in the first place. Especially my generation. If you're 22, 23 years old, you weren't hitting fucking um you weren't hitting fucking Zins and shit and putting those in your mouth, and you were hitting vapes. And that is how all these people started. And I never really understood why they all started. All my friends, every kid in my grade, all started vaping around the same time. And I remember just seeing it and I just didn't want to do it. It didn't look fun. Like, I didn't smoke at the time, but like smoking weed made so much more sense to me. Oh, you smoke it, you get high. Makes sense. Oh, you drink, you get drunk. Getting high, getting drunk, it feels good. I imagined at the age I didn't really fucking partake in any of those things yet. Vaping, it never clicked in my brain why I would do that. What is the point? I'm inhaling something, and there was already, even in my high school, man, it seemed like right off the bat there was fiends, kids who couldn't go through the whole class without going to hit their vape, and I just felt like the negatives outweighed the positives so much. Like, at least go smoke weed and get high, or at least drink and get drunk. Fucking get addicted to Chinese chemicals heated up by a little rectangle because you get a buzz for 5 minutes to get through your algebra class. That shit just seems absurd. And I feel like gambling is the same exact fucking concept, but instead of your fucking lungs destroying themselves, it's your bank account. And you're trying to chase that high, and you're trying to fucking get that money back that you lost last week. And you are tense watching a game, and maybe it makes it more fun. I don't know. But these apps are designed to try to get as many people on the fucking app as possible. It's designed to try to make it difficult to get your money out, easy to put your money in. It's supposed to make it, when you fucking load up the app, there's a million options and all you see is the winning amount. And I mean, it's gambling. It's just an online casino. And I understand they've been doing this for hundreds of years and it's nothing new, but it just seems so odd. It seems just like the most blatant, commonplace, normalized. I would say even a step further than normalized. It's almost popular. It's like cool. It's like cool to sports bet. Like, it's like all the boys are putting these parlays down and we're getting hammered and watching the game, and that is like the cool culture. And like, I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I love to get hammered and watch some fucking sports, especially football, basketball. Not so much. Maybe in the playoffs here and there. But it just seems so odd that it's just like every day. Like, I don't know. I just think one day they're going to come out with some documentary about sports betting, and a lot of things are going to expose how rigged it is, how it has changed sports probably for the worse, and the the opinions around sports and what people really care about. And at the end of the day, there's people that watch sports just because they gamble, and they only care about one player because they bet on them. They don't even have teams they like anymore. And I just think that's annoying, man. I love rooting for my team. I love watching my fucking shitty ass Colts lose every year. And that's it. I just think sports betting is such a wild concept, and I hope all the fucking homies and people who do it win hella money and steal all the money from the books. But unfortunately, it's just never gonna happen, and the system is always against you. And I don't know why they think it's some fucking passive income. And I'm sure a lot of them don't. I'm sure a lot just think it's fun to do during a football game to make the game more exciting, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can spend $10 to make the game more fun and lose that $10, or you can spend $10 and go buy a pizza or a beer, and you choose to spend the 10 on that. There's nothing wrong with that, really. If you enjoy it, it's a hobby of yours. But it is a slippery slope, and I see a lot of people that go down that hill and they just keep trying to win their money back and win their money back, and they're betting more and they're betting more. And it's the same thing you see in a casino. You go into a casino and you see these old people smoking cigarettes, hitting the slots over and over and over and over. They look like fucking zombies. It is depressing. It smells like cig smoke. You can't see 5 feet in front of you. There's some 80-year-old at a slot machine literally drooling out of their face, just fucking click, click, and it's fucking sad. But that is sad, and like, hey, let's not do that. But let's go spend fucking $5 every single weekend or every single night, because I think this running back is going to rush for 100 yards, and you have to follow the lines they put. Yes, you can create your own lines, but then the odds severely go against your favor for the most part, or it just becomes less likely to happen. And last thing I'll say on this point, the motherfuckers who create these lines are so good at it. I damn near don't think it's fucking possible how they do this. I genuinely don't understand how they are that good at it. Where a lot of times the spread will be, let's say it's Colts versus Titans, Colts -3. With 2 minutes left in the game, it's always like 20-17. If you don't know what -3 means, it means the books think that the Colts should win and that they should win by 3 points. So if you want to bet $10 for the Colts to win, you have to do -3 to get $10 out. If you do $10 just for them to win, you'll probably win like 6 back because they're the favorite. They're supposed to win. You're not going to get the same amount of money for betting an easy bet. So they balance it out. So Colts -3 means the Colts need to win by more than 3. Or if you put Titans +3, the Titans need to just win or be within 3. So it evens out the playing field for the two teams to make it a fair. You bet 10, you win 10 either way type of thing. And all the time, it could be an NBA game, Pacers Thunder. Pacers was the underdogs by a lot, like +9, and you'll look at the score near the end, and it's It's fucking 91 to 100 with 2 minutes left. You're just like, dude, how the fuck do they know? I genuinely don't know. It has to be some sort of computer system AI just crunching numbers all day long, just statistics and probabilities and just the percentage of this and the wind and which stadium you're in and the fucking weather outside and if a player's fucking baby mama left them the night before. Like they have to have every single fucking stat loaded into this thing crunching numbers because they are so fucking good at it. It is so frustrating. It is always against your odds, and yet people do this shit every single day. I don't know. That's about it. I just want to talk about gambling. Y'all.